Welcome back to Old School New School Podcast, episode 80.
I'm Scott from Old School.
I'm Chester and I'm New School.
This week, deep dive on the Jacksonville Jaguars, picking 5th in the draft. Okay, new coach is Liam Cohen, who was the Buccaneers offensive coordinator, and he was coordinator with the Rams a couple years before that. And what else was he at Rhode Island?
I don't remember.
Passing game coordinator?
Yeah, whatever.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence just got a big contract, so he's going to stick around. They don't need a quarterback, or they might. He's been decent. He was injured a lot last year.
Yeah,
half the year it seems. 11-7 TD interception ratio. 4-13, ranked 27th on defense and offense. So an overall not great team. Who are their best players?
Brian Thomas Jr. and Trevor Lawrence, I guess. Right.
All right. So not a lot of huge star power.
Yeah.
I mean, Lawrence is a serviceable quarterback. I'm not sure if he was worth the money they gave him, but they ran into a situation a lot of teams run into. Like, do you extend somebody or do you get somebody new? And they extended him. They felt they liked him enough. They need some defense.
Yeah.
Where do you think they go in the draft?
I have no idea because I don't watch any Jaguars games, but the analysts all have them taking defensive tackle Mason Graham out of Michigan.
Okay.
Other than that, I can see them maybe going corner and taking Will Johnson out of Michigan, but I don't really know what else they'd go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Jaguars, there's one of those weird teams that they're just kind of there, and you almost forget about this team, kind of. Just because they haven't been good for a while. You know, they kind of been middle of the road. They haven't been really bad. Well, I guess they were really bad last year.
I would disagree. The Jaguars in 2018, Saxon, when they had all that amazing defense and they lost in the AFC Championship to Patriots, they were a very good team.
Yeah, that's 7 years ago though.
Yeah, but...
I mean, okay, so...
Dude.
They've been ups and downs.
It's better than some teams, you know?
They don't have a lot of cap space.
Yeah.
About $35 million, and they were not very active at all in free agency, which means they plan to build via the draft.
Yeah.
And it looks like they want to go defense. They need some linemen for sure.
Yeah, I guess.
At least they don't have that gradient on their helmet anymore, so that's good. They got rid of that a couple of years ago, which is important.
Maybe that's why they're doing worse.
What's that?
Maybe that's why they're doing worse.
Because they don't have the gradient anymore? You would hope not. So, yeah, the Jaguars. I get, not a great year.
Yeah.
It looks like, what do you think? I mean, I don't know. As you said, we don't know that much about this team. They don't get a lot of media attention. Kind of just hanging out there in Northeast Florida. It's just they're just kind of like wading in the water. I don't know. So I don't know. Based on the record from last year, you're hoping you can eke out 3 more wins. I don't see them taking a huge jump.
Who's in their division? What's the
AFC South?
Right. Texans, Titans, Colts, right?
Yeah. So
I don't know. It's
doable.
Yeah, right. At least 6, I feel like could be doable.
Yeah,
depending on how your draft is.
Yeah, I mean, Titans are below.
Right.
And the Colts have been kind of in that. Yeah. They've all kind of been in that same kind of area, just not making a lot of progress. Other than the Texans, who jumped up in the division. Yeah. So, but I don't know. There's not much to say about the Jaguars right now.
Yeah.
Until after the draft and see what they did there. I don't know, the new coordinator or new coach.
Mm-hmm.
The Buccaneers offense was decent, really good, like pretty good. So, I don't know. I myself prefer offensive head coaches versus defensive head coaches, but that's just me.
That's what they did.
And that's what they did, right?
Yeah.
So, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
right.
All
right. Yes.
I don't know. That's about it. I don't know, Jaguars fans. Let us know what you think this team is going to be like. Cause
all I know about the Jaguars is that Brian Thomas Jr. is a very good receiver, and that he got snubbed from the Pro Bowl.
Okay. So they got that guy.
He's good.
Great. That's good. I don't know.
Okay.
That's it about it. I don't know. Got anything else?
Nope.
I don't know. Sorry, Jaguars fans. Tried to. There's just not much going on with this team.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Peace.
That's it. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.